Join us as we uncover the untold stories of American history. Today, we're delving into one of the most significant events in American history, the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Join us as we explore the events leading up to that tragic day, the assassination itself, and the controversies and conspiracies that still surround it. Let's dive in. Background and Presidency. John F. Kennedy, serving as president during the height of the Cold War, oversaw increased military spending, expanded nuclear and conventional forces, and escalated U.S. involvement in Vietnam, raising the number of U.S. advisors from 400 to 16,000. His presidency was marked by significant events such as the Bay of Pigs fiasco and the Cuban Missile Crisis. Kennedy's handling of foreign policies, including the Bay of Pigs incident and his civil rights initiatives, stirred controversy, particularly in states like Texas, where his re-election prospects hung in the balance. Events leading up to the assassination. On November 21, 1963, President Kennedy and his wife, Jacqueline, embarked on a two-day, five-city tour of Texas to boost his re-election campaign. The following day, Kennedy made speeches in Fort Worth before heading to Dallas, where he was scheduled to deliver another speech at the Dallas Trade Mart. Texas was vital for his re-election, as he needed to convince Texans who were primarily opposed to his civil rights and foreign policies, including the Bay of Pigs fiasco. The assassination. As the motorcade moved through Dealey Plaza, shots rang out, shattering the calm of the day. President Kennedy was struck in the neck and head, while Texas Governor John Connally, who was seated in front of him, was also wounded. The scene descended into chaos as the presidential limousine sped to Parkland Memorial Hospital. Still, despite the efforts of the medical team, Kennedy was pronounced dead at 1 o'clock. Lee Harvey Oswald, a former Marine and employee at the Texas School Book Depository, was swiftly apprehended as a suspect in the assassination. However, just 2 days later, while being transferred from city jail to the county jail, Oswald was shot and killed by Jack Ruby, a local nightclub owner, sparking further confusion and speculation surrounding the tragic events of that day. Reasons for the assassination. The motivations behind the assassination of President Kennedy remain a subject of debate and speculation. While Lee Harvey Oswald was officially named as the lone gunman by the Warren Commission, many theories abound. Some suggest that Oswald was acting alone, while others believe there may have been a conspiracy involving multiple parties. Kennedy's controversial policies, including his handling of the Bay of Pigs fiasco and his civil rights initiatives, may have contributed to the desire to remove him from office. Additionally, his calls for peace and diplomacy during the Cold War era may have made him a target for those with opposing ideologies. Apprehension of the killer. Lee Harvey Oswald, the suspected assassin of President Kennedy, was quickly apprehended after the shooting. He was found working at the Texas School Book Depository and was arrested within hours of the assassination. However, just 2 days later, while being transferred from city jail to county jail, Oswald was shot and killed by Jack Ruby, a local nightclub owner, in front of television cameras. Ruby's actions further fueled conspiracy theories surrounding Kennedy's assassination, leaving many questions unanswered. President's Commission. In the aftermath of President Kennedy's assassination, President Lyndon B. Johnson established the President's Commission on the Assassination of President Kennedy, commonly known as the Warren Commission. Chaired by Chief Justice Earl Warren, the commission conducted an extensive investigation into the assassination. However, despite the commission's findings that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, many questions and controversies persist, and the assassination of President Kennedy remains one of the most debated events in American history. How the assassination could have been avoided. Looking back, several factors could have potentially prevented the assassination of President Kennedy. Increased security measures, such as better protection for the president during public appearances, including the use of closed-top vehicles instead of the open convertible limousine in which he was riding, may have deterred Lee Harvey Oswald or any other potential assailants. Additionally, more thorough background checks on individuals like Oswald who had a history of troubling behavior, could have raised red flags before it was too late. Unfortunately, hindsight is always clearer than foresight, and the tragic events of November 22, 1963, continue to haunt the American consciousness. Controversies and conspiracies. The Warren Commission concluded that Oswald acted alone, but many disagreed. Controversies surrounding the assassination include the magic bullet theory, which suggests that a single bullet caused multiple wounds to both President Kennedy and Governor Connally. Additionally, there is the persistent belief in the possibility of a second shooter on the grassy knoll, as well as discrepancies in the evidence presented during the investigation. Despite the Warren Commission's findings, the assassination of John F. Kennedy remains one of the most debated events in American history, fueling countless conspiracy theories and prompting ongoing scrutiny. Despite the conclusions of the Warren Commission, questions and conspiracy theories surrounding Kennedy's death persist to this day. The impact of his assassination continues to reverberate through American society, shaping the course of history and leaving an indelible mark on the nation. Thank you for joining us on States Untold as we explored this pivotal moment in American history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories from across the United States. Until next time, stay curious.